Yes, read on.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
So God has always warned our people to make those stick. You see, when I come to this Bible, those stick. When I come to keeping the commandments, when I come to the history of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we need to study every day. We need to keep the commandments. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Read it over here.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
You know, it's the bit from off today. Today I will keep the Sabbath now next week. And then when next week come, you keep the Sabbath. When the next day come, you pay on friendship. When the next week come, you're still cutting off your beard. For brothers who just cut off their beard. They're not supposed to cut off your beard. Read on.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish.
You know what is the wrath of the Lord? World War III. God is in control of all the kings of the earth. You see our God? He's the chess. He just tell who what to do. He just program them when the night come and they sleep him. Go and start that war. That is the kind of God we serve. And he just come with fire. When he say he come in World War III. Meaning World War III will start and eventually he will pop up and he will see his people and he will deliver his people. Right. These people there, that is his people. He coming for everybody. Read on.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
This is why we just always come out Sabbath after Sabbath after Sabbath. We do not want to catch, we are here to warn our people. So when God come, we don't do our part. He not coming to judge us for all day. When, there is a scripture in here. I will get that, read on. Alright, go back to the Surah.
Alright, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
So the wrath of the Lord, as you understand, as we understand, many people, is World War III. And it could be any time too. Sometimes you could just be sleep, when you go on to sleep, and you don't want to wake up in the morning, and you didn't repent yet. Guess what? When you wake up on judgment, then you go and kill it. And there will be no more existence of your soul. Read on.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish
in thy security. Where is your security? Now in your house? Your home, your rock back, you're sipping on your wine. For all our people like to zest and have sex down the place and breaking God laws. Guess what? That is damn security. They feel secure by breaking God laws. But guess what? God will catch people. Because Christ warned our people. Guess what? In the latter days, it will be like the same days as Noah, and people will be partying, giving marriage, who will be marrying, zesting, having sex on the place, spreading all the diseases. Guess what? God won't catch up on them days. Guess what? It will happen. Obviously, you can see today people breaking God's Sabbath. If God pop up there today, just ask all people going to be saved. The ones who keep in God laws. These people in purple here, these are all people going to be saved. But the people who do not keep in God laws and breaking God's Sabbath every Saturday, guess what? They are going to die.
That's right.
No more existence. Read on.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
Remember James 4 and verse 17. So you understand this Israelite. What's the name again? Jerome? Elvin? Brother Elvin. He's my brother today. Anytime a brother know the right thing, what do you think he should do? For example, no, not spreading it. I understand that, but it have a rule in the Bible and it to be taught again. So, my advice to you, you need to congregate. I know what I'm telling you. Read on.
This is the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 17. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
So, you know to keep the Sabbath, eh? How it is keep the Sabbath? Yeah, it's more statues under that. Yeah, remember in Leviticus 23, there's a lot of statues under the Sabbath. People think it's just 10 commandments, it's not just 10 commandments. There's the big laws, meaning the big 10, and under each one of them big 10 is a multitude of statutes to follow. If you don't follow them statutes, guess what? You're breaking the laws. Read on. This is what we people need to do today. Read on.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
So God saying, this is the rest day. Friday evening, no work is to be done. No cooking, no selling, no buying, no nothing.
That's right.
We don't, this is what we're supposed to do, we don't.
A holy convocation.
A holy convocation. You know what's holy mean? What's holy mean? Edify me. According to the Bible, holy means separate. Holy means separate. Meaning, he gave you 6 days, but he want that 7th day to be different from them 6 days. That's what he mean by separate. That's what he mean by holy. You don't?
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Or it could be anywhere part of the earth. Keep that Sabbath day. We don't.
These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocation.
Holy convocation, that is what we want. Holy convocation is supposed to be convocating. You know what's convocating? You gotta be gathering with your people. See these people here? There is people here, so we gathering on one mind, one accord. We're not gathering with no Baptist, no Muslim, no Jehovah's Witness. We gathering with men who fear God.
That's right.
God commandments every day.
Right.
That is the men that we gathering. Give me Zephaniah 1 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Zephaniah 2 and verse. You know I want that? Because guess what? If we don't gather, there's something coming. It's a reason why God told us to gather. Because he wanted to catch our people congregated together. So when he come, he says, scoop them. Yeah, bro, I take in this group of people and let me go. I don't want to be searching. You know? This is why and they're keeping the laws. That's how long they keep gathering with the people. We don't do that.
This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
There's a reason why our God told our people to gather. Because nobody don't like so-called blacks.
That's right.
Nobody. Even our people don't even like themselves.
Right.
The Chinese don't like me. The Syrians don't like me. The Africans in Africa don't like me. The East Indians don't like me. And the Arabs and the small white man and them don't like me. Jimmy Abu don't like me.
That's right.
Bro, listen to this, bro. God said when slavery was going on, right? As one of my leadership was talking. All these nations was riding, yeah, white man. Yeah, what we are going to do now? Yeah, they're on that side of Africa. That is what they was doing. They was counseling how to put black people in slavery. The elites of every nation know this. The elites of every nation know, they know we are the real Jews. Arabs, it was Syrian down there. We were set up on the sword. Guess what he said? Yeah, I know all these Jews. I know all these Jews. Our leadership went to Jerusalem and they said, yeah, we know all these Jews. What are you going to do? We are the gather together. We don't.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord comes.
So this is why we are to gather together. There's a fierce anger coming from God.
That's right.
And he's not coming back with lollipops and gumdrops. He's coming back with a blade, a two-edged sword, and great judgment. And he's going to pass it upon our people first.
Right.
Our people will get judged first.
Right.
If we keep on breaking God's Sabbath day, buying, selling, supporting these other nations on God holy day, guess what? You're going to die when that day comes.
That's
He's
right.
going to throw you in the lake of fire. He's going to judge you first, pull back your records, and then throw you in the lake of fire if you don't repent. We don't.
Fierce anger. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment.
So, seek ye. Read that part over again.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
Meek of the earth, I mean obedient to God laws. The meek of the earth is not the Christian church, and not people who just follow Islam, and not talking about them. The meek of the earth is those that follow this Bible.
That's right.
This Bible is the people who follow this Bible to the best of their ability, rehearsing righteous acts. Guess what? God is coming back for them.
Right.
You don't.
Which have wrought his judgment.
Which have wrought his judgment, meaning they're doing the judgment. Listen. Yeah. KJV, all the way. King James. 1611. Where the Apocrypha. You read the Apocrypha, if you do not have the Apocrypha, just trust me, you will never understand this Bible. You think that all nations go and get in the kingdom, which is not.
Right.
We done?
Seek meekness, it may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
When I seek meekness, meekness just means obedience to God's laws. You will be hid from God's judgment. And then all them plagues and them coming, and then all them arrows will be flying in the sky, which is nuclear or missiles. Guess what? God will protect you once you keep in these laws. These laws does protect you in the day of judgment. God actually telling you, hey, keep my laws and nothing will touch you. That is all.
That's right.
Give me the Peters. Because a lot of our people think that God coming back and it has one gate. It don't have one gate. It has 12 gates. You see these 12 tribes? Now what them 12 gates for? Only them. The other nations gonna be there. Don't get me wrong. But right now, when you study them right now, now I say what? And you working for minimum wage, and you went to their schools, guess what? You're gonna be flipping. God gonna turn the tables.
That's right.
Them gonna be going to your schools. Them gonna be following your education.
Bring it up.
Everything. Right now, you see what you doing to them right there? All your children. You in them school, Who set up these schools? The white man, right? Guess what? Them gonna be going to your school. The white man gonna be doing your schools, which is not really. You're gonna be just building the walls and building my kingdom. That's the only thing you're gonna be doing. But the other nations, they're going to be going our schools. They're going to be following our program, which is this Bible. And if they don't follow it, the judgment will follow them. They get the pictures? Give me Deuteronomy 28. I'll go back to this. So you understand the 12 tribes, you understand from the tribe of Benjamin, you understand Diablo here, you understand this beast here, this devil. You don't understand him? Did you? No, it's a reason why it's envy. It's envy. Don't get tired. This man, this will be better, this was be better. And then he break the covenant. He break the covenant by putting us in slavery. But guess what? Go back to Deuteronomy 28. And if we can, watch out, you can't get them wrong. Because guess what? God programmed them to do that. Because we don't want to keep the commandments. And before you go to that, give me I want to get your law. You know. Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So God said he personally will bring a nation from far. We was in Africa. Guess what? We was in Jerusalem. God said he will bring a nation from far against us. We don't.
From one end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Why I want to emphasize on the eagle? Because guess what? Out of all the white so-called nations, which is all of them, France, America, Spain, all of them is the same people. Guess what? All of them have an eagle on the flag. That is why I want to emphasize. Tell us something. It's a reason why God said just be emphasizing on the eagle. Because guess what? When they come, they was using eagle watch. Rome eagle, Spanish eagle, America eagle. God has used parables, similitudes to show our people the truth. And only our people can understand this Bible. Right? We don't.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
We were speaking Hebrew and they were speaking Latin already. We were speaking a different language from them. We don't.
A nation of fierce countenance.
Fierce countenance, guess what? Them so fierce, they will kill a crippled man. They will kill a man on a wheelchair, a woman on a wheelchair.
That's right.
They will rape an old woman. That's how fierce them is. What they do to be in slavery, they didn't have sex with the men and them in front of everybody. That's how savage white people is.
That's right.
Our people savage. They're more savage than we.
Bring it up.
We don't.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
When I tell you, they don't care about the old and the young, we that part over here.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
They will not show favor to the young or regard the old, meaning they will kill them. You know?
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
Now your resources. What are you doing in Africa right now? They ain't taking all the resources and building weapons right now. This curse still fit our people today. This curse still fit our. The whole world belongs to us. Did you know that? This whole God created this planet. That's scripture. That's scripture for me. This whole planet was created for these people here and for yourself. It was not created for everybody. All creed and race, it have no such thing in this Bible. No such thing. That one thing I want to get out the so-called blacks and Hispanics here. No creed and race. Come on, understand you. So yeah, Elvin, right? So what you learned so far? The world belongs to you, right? God is a black man, you know God is a black man? Okay, what chapter? What book and chapter? Yeah. You want to say something there? Okay.
Yeah, no, but we want to was created for us.
Yeah. But you know what chapter, what book, guys? You can get that. But give me the word first. Give me the word, man.
Yeah, no.
Give me the word. Who the word belongs to? Why is there 45:17? I don't know. Give me this the edges.
Second address.
Yeah. The edges. 654. So, on the show, to God mouth, this is God mouth, on the show the word belongs to you. Watch this.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
So, a lot of people like to say, yeah, everybody come from Adam and Eve, right? But guess what? God have a division. God is about division. That's one thing our people don't understand about the Bible. God is about division. I repeat that again. God is about division. And if you don't like it, when you come back, talk to him. You understand? Huh? You might just there. We don't.
Of him come we all.
Okay, everybody come from Adam and Eve. We don't.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Read that part slowly.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So it's a chosen people out of Adam God have, which is these people here. And the Bible one say, read on.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
So God made the world for you, brethren.
Right.
God didn't make the world for the East Indians. He didn't make the world for the Chinese. He didn't make the world for the Arabs. He didn't make the world for none of these other nations. But we say, hey God, we don't want the resources by keeping the laws. We don't want nothing in the world. We're going to follow the other nations and then we will remain at the bottom of society. We choose that for ourselves.
Bring it out.
What we're supposed to do today is to examine ourselves, check ourselves, and see if we're following this Bible.
Right.
Our people are not following this Bible. That is why the other people working for minimum wage or for nothing.
Bring it out.
The other nations give us that money to come back. Because they know when we give good money, we'll develop our own business or we might just destroy ourselves because we don't have wisdom.
Right.
Yeah, we don't.
Verse 56. As for the other people.
As for the other people, wait, I told everybody come from Adam. As for the other people, we don't.
Which also come from Adam.
See, and also, these people also come from Adam. But guess what? We don't.
Thou hast said,
You, Lord, you said, we don't.
that they are nothing.
God said what?
They are nothing.
Nah, I need to hear that again. God said what?
They are nothing.
Yes,
Bring it
sir.
out.
Not of this whole nation. Eh? What's in our Mexican and Puerto Rican? Guess what? Use nothing out here. But guess what? The other nations make it look like if we is nothing. Because we break God doors. Big man thing. We don't.
But be like unto spittle.
Wait, God really insulted. God said all these other nations together is like spit. Twat.
That's right.
That is all in other nations. We even cuss, we even do nothing, we even start a brawl, nothing. God said the other nations like spittle, bro. Read on.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
You ever walk with that bucket? And the water fall out? You go worry yourself about that? Guess what? See that water just fall out the bucket? That's all in the other nations. We never said, God said. People don't know what God said. Read on.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens.
So God said, the prophet just said, these heathens, which has just been other nations outside of Israel, read on.
Which have ever been reputed as nothing.
They have a reputation for nothing. God say the other nations have a reputation for nothing, bro. They are nothing. So why a black man will be watching himself in the mirror and want to kill our next black man? Because they do not see God within themselves. That is why you could pull out a Draco or an AK or an AR and shoot our next black man. They don't see God within themselves. Read on.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Are not the other nations lords over us? Do they not govern our schools and govern the laws of the land? God say, God say, these people is nothing and they are lords over us. You know somebody that come in Africa, the American Indians, so-called American Indians, and kill out all their buffalo and just make a big heap and leave that in the street and feel like something nice. Bro, these people are evil. I know what I'm telling you. God said they're evil. We don't.
Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
And devour us. How did they devour us? No. What did they do in America?
Well, assimilate. When I say assimilate, they will convert you.
They could do that. But there's many ways. There's many ways they could do that. Read that part over again.
Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
How did they devour us in America? You pull out their phone, you're dead. Like how did they devour? They put poison in a food. Like how did they devour? Give you a religion. Give you a flag. What's that thing?
Vaccine.
Give you policies. A man can lie down with a man. They're destroying the race, they're destroying the prophets. Because guess what? Them go see a youth man, 13 years old, walking with a phone, pull out a phone in pocket and shoot him. Guess what? You know why? Because them know we waking up. Them know we waking up. So if that 13-year-old find out the truth, what is our black man? That's our next prophet come back with. So they are to kill me when we're young. We don't.
Verse 58. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
God say, we is his firstborn. You is God's firstborn. Read on.
That's right.
Thy only begotten.
God only know we, bro. God never know no other race on this planet but the Israelites.
Right.
Not them fake Jews who fighting over our land that don't belong to them. God set up in 1948, 58. 1948. God didn't put them there in 1948. Them took us out of that land and put their self back in there. Their people back in there. The Arabs and them say the real Muslims. You know what the real Muslims say? The Jews left black and come back white. How that can be possible? The Jews was always black, bro.
That's right.
Read on.
Thy only begotten and fervent lover.
God say, we is his fervent lover. God only love us. Read on.
Are given into their hands. Verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes.
So if the world was made for our sakes, he asking a question, right? Read on.
Why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Why do not we have land and resources like the other nations who govern in this earth? Why? Huh? By why? What we doing? What we doing wrong? Haha. Man, pull out the solution right off the heart there. We're not following this solution here.
That's
all
right.
religion can't help we. All religion was set up by the same man who put us in slavery. The same man put us in slavery, set up all these religion. And guess what? He made up all religion.
That's right.
All. Read on.
How long shall this endure?
So you ask him, how long he begging God? How long we had to be working minimum wage? And had to be rushing to get this and that and done. And when Friday come, by Sunday we money done. So when we do we budget for light bill and cable bill, guess what? All the money going to that. How long, Lord? I fed up at this. I want to go back home. I want to see my people get through them gates. I hate to see people killing each other. He said, how long, Lord? They pull out that jerk and then bang, bang, bang. Hit the man right there. And then turn back and bang again. And then turn back and bang again. Push across the path and boom. Bang, bang. That is how evil we people is. So you want to know how long we had to see all this evil going in the midst of the blacks and the Spanish? How long? We done. That's it. Give me that. So you understand what we're getting into, right? Our law, give me Numbers 15 to read. You know this law? Let me show you. So you understand it's an Israelite. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12 first and then you get the numbers. So you understand it's an Israelite and there's a requirement for you. You can't be an Israelite and walking around and not showing our people an example. There's a lot of things. There's a God on it. If you didn't know that, we learn you know, the white man say it's nothing, but guess what? We, your brothers, learn you is a God on it.
That's
God
right.
in heaven learn you know is a God on it.
Right.
No East Indian going to tell you that. No Arabs going to tell you that. No white man. This devil right here. Says Jaboje who had sex with your own sister and killed your own brother. Not going to tell you that. He and the people not going to tell you that. But they hang him up on a cross and pray man. Yeah, that's my Jesus. Mine and my sweet Jesus. We done.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Yeah.
And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So God asked him, no. This is what God requires of you. There's a requirement of knowing he's an Israelite. You can't be walking around here and knowing he's an Israelite and not doing nothing what Israelite tells you. You can't have a trade and don't use a trade. You understand? Read on.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God,
To fear the Lord thy God, thy one.
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways, thy two.
and to love him,
And to love him, thy three.
and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
And to serve the Lord thy God. Read on.
Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I commanded thee this day for thy good.
God say, if you want to, if you love him, if you want to serve him, you want to do all them things, you gotta keep the commandments. All these 4 things, you gotta keep the commandments. When they keep the commandments, they're doing everything, them 4 things. Read on. Read that last part over again.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I commanded thee this day for thy good.
For your good. God said, God watching. Bro, God watching the church and like, yeah, this is for your good. You don't mean nothing if you break my laws. Like I can just kill him. I sit on an action. I have a multitude of angels. I rock back right here. And I'm a black, my son right next to me. I don't need to do nothing. This is for your good.
That's right.
You want that big house, you want lavish, you want nice things. Like David, you want plenty of women. Solomon, you want he keep the laws and then the fellas and them get the thing. You gotta keep the laws if you want everything. You met Joshua, 1 and verse 8, prosper in life. You ever hear about prosperity gospel? Then don't you tell him we lie. Prosperity gospel is garbage.
That's right.
Because first of all, to be prosper out there, you gotta be keeping God laws.
Right.
If you do not keep God laws, you gotta make it out there. Read on.
This is the book of Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8.
Yeah.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
God said this book, the Bible, the KJV version, shall not depart out of your mouth. Read on.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
You know it's to meditate? How does meditate? Not like them Easterners and Chinese, eh?
Not just reading, but internalize
Yeah. For example, okay, a small example. I wear my fringes. Big bottom woman passing. Watch my fringes. Thou not shall not commit adultery. Thou shouldn't gaze upon a maid to lust after her. That is meditating, and you're bringing up scenarios in your head before it happened. So when that day come or wherever any situation come, you know you can handle it. Yeah, you prepare yourself when you meditate on God's laws. You're preparing yourself. We don't.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Read it over again.
Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
This is important. Day and night is supposed to meditate on these laws. Not every Sunday. Like how there is a Sunday church. There's some of these Sunday church people and then when they go burn a spliff, one belong the place, have sex, fornicating, one have sex with a man wife, one steal something. These people in the churches is liars. The pastor's not teaching them to be perfect. The pastor's teaching them to be in hell and stay in hell, and then when Christ come back, go in the lake of fire, which is hell. The pastor's teaching them that. Read on.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Everything is written in this book. You gotta meditate on. Read on.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
And when I keep these laws, then you will get prosperous.
Right.
As a nation.
That's right.
If we do not gather together as a nation and meditate upon good things, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments, we will never prosper.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is